It's the truth, man, the future, you know.
But we're on Netflix, man. Stop acting like y'all don't have motherfucking Netflix. I'm sick of y'all acting like y'all don't have Netflix. It actually disgusts me. If it was any other paywall, I would completely understand. Netflix been around just as long as The Breakfast Club. It's on everybody's remote controls. It's in hotel rooms. You got Netflix. Talk about, we ain't paying for Breakfast Club. You paid for Diddy Doc. You paid for Stranger Things. You paid to watch Jake Paul and Anthony Joshua. You know why you paid? Because you've been paying for Netflix for the last 15 years. It's not like, Breakfast Club is on there now, so now we charging you more money to watch. Just go to the podcast section, click on the podcast section, type in Breakfast Club, and everything will be right there. Donkey of the day, the full interview, whatever you're looking for, the full episode. Go do it, man. Okay? Just change. That's all. Change is good. That anything you're doing, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent every day. They don't be getting on Twitch. Y'all not going to sit here and blame everything on Netflix, okay? Y'all got to stop being ridiculous. All right? Like the fact that, and we were just on a little while ago when we was on, there was a bunch of people on here, but then they turned it off. How long did we used to go on Twitch before?
From 8 to 9:15.
So like an hour and 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. So now y'all get an hour and y'all, it's complaining? Yeah, that's right. Yes, somebody said we blaming Netflix for everything. So what? Y'all, yes, I understand. We want justice, you chocolate turtle looking.
Damn. I know. That's right.
But the reality is, thank you, Trey No Song. He said, I be tuned in on Netflix. I mean, tens of millions of people are tuned in on Netflix.
Okay, so that's a big point he just made. Like I told y'all last video, we don't know the numbers. We don't know how much this makes sense as far as business-wise because we can't see. So they may be making a lot more money. They may be having a lot more viewers. We don't know. But Charlemagne is letting it be known that people are watching over there. So maybe he is privy to the information.
Ariana Jafal says, as soon as Netflix is live, I'll quit complaining. I know. I mean, listen, that is the goal. I mean, it's not even a goal. It's only a matter of time.
Who on here? Who from the chat watches Breakfast Club on Netflix? I'm telling you, it's a lot of them.
They said you going viral right now because you said
what?
You said Netflix sucks or some shit like that.
No, the fuck I didn't. I said we have to find other exclusive content.
You said Netflix sucks?
Outside. No, I did not. Stop. I'm trying to get my special. I would never say that.
Somebody said Breakfast Club is not a movie, bro. Netflix is for long form. What do you think Breakfast Club is? Like when you go on,
we gotta find other content.
When you go on Breakfast Club, it's an hour plus per show. Like, what are we talking about? I'm not about to sit here and keep talking to y'all about. You know what? I don't know. We will. We can talk about Netflix every morning. I don't give a. Like, I don't care. We can talk about Netflix every morning. Make sure you go to Netflix and watch Breakfast Club on.
I ain't gonna lie, yo. Since Breakfast Club been on Netflix, man, our engagement, our people be. All the fans that we built up over time, well, that they built up, I just got here, that they built up over time on YouTube, oh my God, they feel neglected because Netflix was like, nope, we want all of it. Y'all can't have no other social media presence, none. So now we gotta find other content to do that can go on our other platforms, but it's okay because Just Hilarious got that in a bag, shorty. So make sure y'all tune into Just's Thoughts.
Y'all just see Charlemagne out here cursing at his own fans, in his feelings, begging people to come to Netflix and watch The Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club, which is owned by iHeartRadio, is on Netflix now, right? They done sold their whole catalog to Netflix. Netflix owns everything they done worked hard for 14 years to put out all their content, right? You go on their YouTube channel, their content gone, they got some content up there. They're only allowed to put up short clips of interviews, and then they be on there trying to send people to Netflix, right? I believe the Breakfast Club done effed up, right? YouTube is the biggest video platform, right? Especially when it comes to podcasts and things like that. Netflix is out here trying to get a piece of the pie. Netflix is out here trying to be a one-stop shop. But what Netflix don't understand is the engagement. There's no engagement over there with Netflix. People don't go to Netflix to watch a podcast, right? They took like 11 podcasts from iHeartRadio, put on Netflix, and they think everybody gonna run over from YouTube and run over to Netflix. When in reality, people are on YouTube during the day, maybe when they wake up, when they're out and about working or doing whatever, when they chilling, they usually watch it on their phone. When they driving, they can comment here and there. They can go watch other podcasts, other YouTube things they've been watching. Nobody's running the Netflix to watch The Breakfast Club. And they're seeing this in their views. When you go to The Breakfast Club on YouTube, they're getting 3K views, 5K views for their little shorts, the little clips. Their fans is like, oh, for real? Y'all gonna sell us out like that? Then F y'all. The fans is like, man, we ain't going to Netflix. We don't go to Netflix for that. Niggas go to Netflix to watch documentaries, movies, comedy specials. That's what niggas go to Netflix for. Y'all ain't that special. Nobody's about to be winding down, coming from work, or winding down end of your day. You know, you with your significant other, you laying back in your bed. You about to turn on Netflix to watch The Breakfast Club? To watch Joe and Jada? Joe and Jada and them ain't have a platform for 8-9 months, and they ran over to Netflix. They ain't have no fan base for real. They was like, look, hey, Netflix probably cut the check. Netflix don't care what happens with them, right? And we know if the viewership goes down, Netflix gonna just let them go. And then they're basically gonna have to damn near start all over back on YouTube. So you got Charlamagne Tha God cursing at fans. Y'all act like y'all ain't got Netflix. Y'all ain't gonna sit there and act like y'all ain't got Netflix, making up all these excuses. Y'all pay for Netflix to go watch the Diddy doc. Nigga, The Breakfast Club ain't the Diddy doc. The Diddy doc is a documentary that you just go and watch, and once you watch it, that's the end of the documentary. The Diddy doc ain't asking you to come watch a Diddy doc every day, Monday through Friday or some shit. Y'all want niggas to run to Netflix and watch The Breakfast Club, which is a podcast, during the times where people are just listening a lot of times. Ain't y'all a radio show? Because you got people who listen to The Breakfast Club who are not watching it. They might just be listening to it, truck drivers or something, security guards or something, or people just at home on their phone. You got people who won't even watch The Breakfast Club like that, right? Just with, you know, the funny styling Charlemagne and DJ Envy be doing. I'm talking about their loyal fans. They're loyal fans. If you got your loyal fans telling you something, why is you acting like they don't have a point? Why is you yelling at them, cursing at them, telling them they need to do it anyways? Why is you looking at them like something wrong with them because they're telling you how they feel? They're telling you, we've been watching you on YouTube for 14 years. You build your whole platform on YouTube for 14 years. You had engagement. You got some fans who run to the comment section, right? More people read the comment sections than people comment on the comment sections. And The Breakfast Club used to get thousands of comments, right? Sometimes, right? And people will go look at the comments sometimes to see if other people feel the way they feel about the video they just seen, or they want to leave a comment to give their opinion or their thoughts on the matter, right? Because when you snatch away the comment section, because you're on Netflix, ain't no comment section on there, ain't no engagement on there. There's no way to let your ass know about what we just seen. That's when you watching the podcast. People like to leave their opinion, right? Want to leave a comment on what's going on, like what they think about the situation. That's how you know if, Charlemagne the God, he was tripping one day, or Just Hilarious said something crazy, or you got to hold one of them accountable. Basically, you're snatching the voice out your own fan base. You're saying, fuck your voice. Your opinion don't matter no more, because guess what? You don't have one. So now there's no way to really know whether or not this show was a good show. There's no way to critique anything. There's no way to praise anything. There's no way to hold anybody accountable. And then on top of that, you got to leave the platform you on to go on Netflix, which is a movie platform. People go on Netflix to watch movies, number one. That's number one. Movies was the original thing that Netflix was. Then they start having shows on it. And they start having documentaries on it. Then they start, Netflix been, having different things on it. Then they start having WWE on it, football on it. You know what I'm saying? Now they're trying to get a piece of the pie, right? They're trying to get a piece of the pie. But what they're not understanding is it's not the same. It's not the same. Especially when you are culturally attached to the urban sector of, podcasting, right? Charlemagne the God, Donkey of the Day, you turn on your YouTube, shit like that just pop up. It's no longer the case. The Breakfast Club ain't just popping out. You got Charlemagne the God talking about, YouTube made our shit go down because, we ain't on there anymore, and that's why they did that. That's not the case. I believe that's the fans. The fans ain't watching like that. The fans ain't watching like that. We see the same shit happen with Joe and Jada. This ain't a YouTube thing. YouTube doesn't punish somebody because they're on another platform. There are plenty of channels that's on YouTube. Fox News, CNN News, The Shade Room got a YouTube channel. Like, what are you talking about? You can clearly see fans ain't feeling this next Netflix move for the Breakfast Club, and that's y'all fans. You know what I'm saying? That's y'all fans. If you don't know anything about YouTube, niggas will forget about you real quick, because there's way too many other podcasts out there to be running the running the Netflix for one specific podcast that when you go on Netflix, it's not even from that day anyways, because I believe when it's on Netflix, you watching the episode from yesterday. You watching the episode from yesterday, I believe. And then on top of that, Netflix owns all that. Netflix say, have this opinion, Charlemagne the God, they gonna have that opinion, just like iHeartRadio used to do them. That's why they used to be up there letting bitches get on there talking crazy about men, black men, but would never have any black men who have any type of content or anything that is calling out women, or would never let anybody get up there talking greasy about women. You already know how they do on there. They kiss the LGBT ass, they kiss black women's ass, but black men can get disrespected all day long on the Breakfast Club. All day long. We've seen it with our own eyes on the Breakfast Club, right? Y'all seen Leslie Jones on there disrespecting black men, talking about black men's private parts. And what Charlamagne Tha God and DJ Envy do? Because iHeartRadio says, hey, you can disrespect black men all day long on this station. You can disrespect black men all day long. You cannot disrespect black women. You cannot say anything about the LGBT. You cannot say anything about them people with them hat on their head. But the white man and the black man, they fair game. Now they're panicking. They're panicking out. They're like, man, shit. I mean, we got the bag. Yeah, y'all got the bag. This is the prime definition of selling out, ain't it? You got the bag, but you sold your whole catalog. You're not relevant in the urban space because the niggas can't count on you to be there that day. You got to run the Netflix. When YouTube people be on YouTube. If I'm on YouTube, I'm on YouTube. When I'm ready to get off YouTube and watch Netflix, I'm ready to watch Netflix. The type of vibes I'm on YouTube is different than the type of vibes I'm on Netflix or Hulu or one of them, movie apps or something like that. It's a different vibe. And I think they miscalculated on that. They thought the Breakfast Club was so big that fans was just going to flock to Netflix. Fans are just going to flock to Netflix. Number one, you got to worry about the people who don't got Netflix, even though a lot of people got Netflix and they've been having Netflix for a while. That's not the point, Charlemagne. It doesn't matter if niggas been having Netflix for a while. The point is, niggas don't go to Netflix to watch no goddamn podcast. Niggas go to Netflix to watch movies, stand-ups, documentaries. Niggas ain't thinking about that. It's a different vibe, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, people, like I said before, like to engage. Once you snatch that power away from them, the trolls gone. Because they're viewers too. Trolls gone. Supporters. Because trolls and heavy supporters leave the most comments. Like, you also got heavy supporters who watch and don't leave comments. They watch, but they read comments. You done snatch that. So there's no discussion behind your show. There's no discussion, right? You lost that. 3, YouTube is worldwide. Worldwide. Why would you take all your content off the number one video content, the number one video platform, the number one video a podcast platform that's worldwide, and go to Netflix, something that you got to be in America to have, because in some countries you can't access Netflix like that. So you done took an L there. And they're feeling it. This is why Charlamagne Tha God is talking the way he's talking. Your fans keep telling you, nigga, you can't make people go to Netflix, nigga. You can't make people watch The Breakfast Club. And then when Netflix get done with you and shoot y'all up and spit y'all out, you're not gonna have the same clout coming back to YouTube. Because people are already gonna look at you side eye like, y'all threw us under the bus. Niggas been supporting y'all for 14 years. Y'all just straight rolled out, not caring how the fans felt, not caring. There's no more engagement with the shit. They're not gonna care about y'all anymore. There's too many other podcasts out there. And a nigga like me, I don't care. I believe if you do any type of entertainment news, shit, that probably gonna bring some of y'all fans over here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I might get some fans off there. Anybody who do entertainment news or any type of podcast, you think niggas is losing sleep because the Breakfast Club ain't on YouTube no more? Because you know what your fans is doing? They're trying to find a new consistent place to go to, you know, watch the same type of content they was watching on the Breakfast Club. And guess what? There's a whole lot of those on YouTube, Charlemagne. It's a whole lot of those on YouTube. You're going to find out the hard way. You're going to find out the hard way. And what's going to end up happening is this situation is going to start affecting the guests they be having on their show. Because you got a lot of guests who come on that show to, you know, get the vibes, the urban vibes. They want to hear, you know, the voices and the opinions of the culture, right? They go in the comment section and see what people think about their interview and what people think and all that. They come on there for that. So if you have a situation where you got a celebrity who wants to see what the vibes is like, maybe you got an album coming out or anything like that, you go on the Breakfast Club, your shit gonna be on Netflix. There's no way to see what people, how they feel about your album about to drop. There's no way to how they gonna feel about that. There's no way to see how people feel about your movie about to drop. How they gonna feel about that. There's no way to feel about you campaigning for whatever political position you're campaigning. There's basically zero feedback from the guest who's about to go on the Breakfast Club. That's gonna affect the type of guest you got. Why the hell I'm trying to come on your show and I can't even see what's going on after I come on your show? It's no longer close to the people anymore. This is a perfect example of selling out. You had a podcast where the culture came to your podcast, listen to your podcast. People come on there, they interact, they give their opinion. Now your shit just on Netflix. That's literally like, let me let y'all know how they fucked up. The Breakfast Club, you can compare it to like the Shade Room in a way, right? Imagine the Shade Room and the Neighborhood Talk without the comment sections. Comment section off. It wouldn't even be the Shade Room or the Neighborhood Talk. That's the whole point. People go there to get into the comment section and talk they talking, you know, interact like that. That's like they just put the Shade Room on Netflix and, hey, if you watch the Shade Room, you just got to go on Netflix and there's no commenting, there's no engagement, there's no nothing. It wouldn't be the Shade Room anymore. Same thing with the Breakfast Club. Without the comment section, the Breakfast Club ain't the Breakfast Club on Netflix. It's not. How is it a Breakfast Club if you can't go through the comments and see the engagement? How is it a Breakfast Club when you can't even see the like ratio to see what interview might have been good, what interview's bad? Because that's the only way people will know if they're thinking the same thing. Like, oh man, this was a great interview. Oh man, this interview was trash. Oh man, he made a point here. So look, Netflix, they don't care. Netflix like, man, whatever. This shit don't work out, y'all gone. They own all their rights. All they gonna do is put up them clips up there. Clips getting a whole 3K views, 4K views. And then at the end of the clip, yeah, y'all, man, y'all go ahead, y'all come to Netflix, man, y'all go ahead, come to Netflix. No, we gonna watch Netflix tonight, and it's gonna be a movie, and it's gonna be a comedy special that's on right now. It's gonna be that #1 show that we see that's right there, that's the number one. That's what we gonna do. See, Fat Joe and Jadakiss, they're a little bit different. They're like, shit, we ain't got no fan base. We some rappers, like, we legends, but we ain't got legend money, so we gonna grab this bag. Because I believe Fat Joe and Jadakiss are legends when it comes to rap, but they don't have legend money or really legend legend catalogs, right? As far as solo hits. But I do believe they are legend. Jadakiss, because of how great he is as a rapper. The Lox is a legendary group, if you ask me. And Fat Joe, just because of how long and steady he's been doing it, and that's Big Pun in them. So that's all you gotta say. You know what I'm saying? But they money ain't, they ain't got Jay-Z money. They ain't got Nas money. So they's probably like, man, they seen them numbers. It was, man, fuck that. And maybe this is what Netflix is going to keep trying to do. Keep trying to recruit people from YouTube and give them the bag. And some people going to take the bag. But the Breakfast Club, I believe, was a huge enough entity on its own that they really didn't need to go that route, because I believe it's going to actually hurt them in the long run because of how long they've been building a fan base over there on YouTube, and they going to find out the hard way. I'm out.